Welcome back to TBM Sports, and happy Friday for those of you that will be kind of wrapping up a work week. And we'll talk about the 3 games in action in college football and also recap what we did yesterday on the Thursday card. For those of you that are new to the channel, please hit that like button and subscribe down below. Let's try to get as many thumbs up as possible as I do share with you my free best bets and my top plays for the Friday card. Okay, we have a couple things to talk about in terms of these games, and we have a huge Saturday slate as I do record this video. The Ryder Cup action there for the golf fans out there. The United States did not get off to a hot start, so we'll see kind of how that plays out. I did share a play over on the Discord, and also if you guys aren't following me on X, Instagram, all that good stuff, Discord link is free down below in the description as well. Okay, what we're going to be talking about here is the action first off, I think within Florida State and what they're traveling to play Virginia. And this is a tough spot for Florida State as they do look ahead to next week, that showdown against Miami. That's going to be a top 10 clash. And there's a lot of rumblings, I should say, with the Cavaliers being live tonight in that matchup against Florida State. I can't get there. Tommy Castellanos has been fantastic to start off 2025. A lot of quality wins there for Florida State thus far. What is the ACC? I think that's going to be a question as we see 2025 unfold. And for all things considered, I do think that Miami is firmly a top 3 team in the country. I probably would have Oregon, Miami, and then Ohio State in that order. We'll see kind of how Penn State looks. I do have some, I guess you would say, negative bias towards the Big Ten until we get a little more data points under our belt. Not fully ready to hand them the crown as we see it right now at this point in the season. Okay, I do think this is also kind of a spot where if you do find the 7 and a hook, you would look on the side of Virginia. For me personally, though, I do kind of favor the Florida State Seminoles if we can get anything under a touchdown. But I do see points in this game, okay? This number has climbed a little bit since the opening number. Virginia cannot stop a nosebleed on defense, and that's the one thing that does give me pause, is I think we get a good old-fashioned shootout as they do look to have some offensive consistencies. Florida State's a little bit banged up, and I do like the Cavaliers to score a little bit more so at home, so I do want to go into the direction of the over for this game. So my best bet for the game, I know it's a number that we're chasing. This will be on the likes of taking Florida State, Virginia. We're going to go over the total, okay? Next game that we are going to talk about, and it's one that will be a little bit later on. This will be the clash between Oregon State and Houston, okay? No play for me in that middle spot. I'm going to stay away from that one within Arizona State in the likes of TCU. I don't, quite frankly, think there's an edge on either side, and I don't trust the TCU Horned Frogs whatsoever. So this will be a pass for me. If there was an edge, I would share with you guys, but that's just essentially a coin flip game. If you like a side, great, but a field goal spread, I'm not going to get involved. But we will look into that Houston-Oregon State game, and this is just a play against the Beavers, okay? Oregon State may be one of the worst teams in terms of FBS schools, and I think that there's a lot to go about within just solely being 0-4 to start off the 2025 campaign. And now you can find Houston minus 13.5 here, and Houston has been playing exceptional. Okay, I know it's something where they do travel. They are playing, Oregon State, and it's something that does give you some concern within that travel spot. But for me, guys, this is Houston all the way. It's just simply a fade against Oregon State. I would play this number all the way up to 14. It is college football. It's a big number, but I don't think that the Houston Cougars will have any chance, any reason they can't cover this game. Heck, I think the basketball team there in Houston would be able to cover 13.5, 14 against the likes of Oregon State. So those are my best bets. Just a quick recap. We're going to lay the 13.5 within Houston, and also I'm going to take the over 60 Florida State and Virginia in tonight's contest. So 2 picks, 2 best bets. We will have a video out a little later. Make sure you have that notification bell turned on for the Saturday full slate of college football. Exciting action kicking off at noon. And then, as always, guys, we'll be ready for you guys in the NFL rundown and breakdowns for the Sunday slate. Yesterday, Thursday Night Football, 2 and 3 on the best bets. We did cash within the first half within Seattle, and also Kyler Murray going over his rushing total. Needed a couple grabs there to get the Horton prop going over, but I'll take a 2 and 3, and we'll look to move into the Sunday slate and be ready for all of the bets that we'll have for the NFL action. Okay, so that's it. That is my recap, my breakdowns, and what I'm betting tonight on the Friday schedule. Enjoy it. Go find some college football, and we'll see you guys all tomorrow in the next video. Cheers.